With the next selection, the Lions are on the clock. The Black Knights are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Kansas City Chiefs. Next up, it's the Packers on the clock. It's the Bears now on the clock. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Miami Dolphins. The Black Knights are now on the clock. With the next pick, the Kansas City Chiefs are now on the clock. The Black Knights are now on the clock. The Kansas City Chiefs now on the clock. The Black Knights are now on the clock. The Chiefs are on the clock. The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock. The Black Knights are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Black Knights are now on the clock. With the next pick, the Kansas City Chiefs are now on the clock. The Black Knights are now on the clock. The Kansas City Chiefs now on the clock.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Black Knights and the Ravens coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And a loose football.
Holding, offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jackson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3 zip. All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 3-0 after 1 on EA's second quarter now, and it's London with the football. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Hold it ready.
Now a receiver in motion left. Cook, touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game.
A field goal attempt would be 57 yards from here, so this is a spot on the field where you see this. The offense deciding to go on 4th. And he coughed it up! And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now the throw on third. On 4th down, Perkins. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
It doesn't matter where on the field he is. Even down here in the red zone, he is still slippery with the ball in his hands. And he was almost able to work his way into the end zone. Instead, they'll have to settle for first and goal, but they'll take it.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On fourth down, Perkins. And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people...
So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. To throw is Perkins. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, Perkins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, I guess an interception at this point. This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. First and 10 at the 11. And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Black Knights have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. Here we go. It's Rosen on fourth down. Now he's got it. Touchdown. It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside. So here's the deal. Red zone situation, but it's third down and 3, so a huge play forthcoming. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed everything in the pocket. He had to move around, try to get it downfield. Incomplete.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Bryce Perkins scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Black Knights have opened. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Fourth down. Here's Rosen. He's going to air one out. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took. And that's going to be a turn. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Colts and the Black Knights under the lights on Thursday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Indianapolis Colts and the London Black Knights. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you, and I'll still 0-0 here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Off play action. Hunt. And this is caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 28 yards. And the Black... Pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Past the 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with the football in his... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And they'll get him to the ground. He has an up 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. We drop you into the action here first half. This offense, they've been rolling. They're looking for more, though. And they've got the ball in the red zone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Hunt. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. On 4th down, Hunt. Going up top. Touchdown! Bryan Edwards. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. To throw is Parker. Throwing on 4th down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. I'm sure as a Charles. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Steelers and the Black Knights.
Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. Throwing on first down. Hunt. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun. Hunt. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's Edwards again. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for looking at the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the gun. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 88 yards. And the Black Knights get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. That'll be complete to Cook. And they've got this down to about... And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Hunt looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in... Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch it. He's in. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Operating from the gun, Kaufman. And it'll be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one... The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Perkins' throw taken in by Ridley here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Perkins. That's complete right around the 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Bryce Perkins keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Black Knights have opened up a 2-touch. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's... Now this one's not over yet. A big play coming up on the onside kick with a kicking team trailing by 8. They need to get it back. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on it. looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Watkins. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25. Here's Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's McGee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Jones. Got his man complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. In need of a touchdown and a two-point conversion here. And remember, no overtime in the preseason, so a tie might be the best they can do. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember,
It's week 1 of the National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Browns and the Black Knights, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are pleased as always. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Off the play fake. Hunt. This one complete to his fullback out of the back. They'll run for it. Cook. They only needed a... They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football. On 4th down, Hunt. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Black Knights' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into... This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? And it's caught. Touchdown. John Fitzpatrick. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And it's... time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with this 2nd and 4. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Operating from the gun, Hunt. And it's caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And quickly they get to the line. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. They'll go with a keeper. And he's taken down. Picking up the... A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. To throw on 3rd down, Hunt. And he stopped up short of the 1st. On 4th down, Hunt. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Welcome back now here in London. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's incompletion.
On fourth down, Hunt. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. We drop you back into the action in a one-score game. This defense needs to get a stop. They need to get the ball back to their offense and get down and score. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. K'Lavon Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And his guys are yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. On first down, Hunt, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. Hunt, complete. Jefferson to target. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. To throw, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Watson to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you.
It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Black Knights and the Ravens, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Hunt. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Again the juke. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a 1st down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
Back to throw again. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this 1st quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Hunt. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Hunt. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and it's caught. Touchdown. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
Remember on their last drive, they had that pass play for a touchdown, and here they come out firing again. This play's not quite as good in the end result, but still good enough for a quick 1st down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Hunt. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. They got his man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The quick slant caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looking to throw. Hunt. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown reception as they have taken the lead. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing them.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Black Knights are able to strike quick. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Throwing on 1st down. Hunt. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Hunt. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hunt. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Hunt. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break. Hunt, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point week.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense. Next series. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
On 4th down, Hunt. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights take the open. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. And their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. On 4th down, Hunt. Going for Jefferson downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my. he pulled it in. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
For plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 4th down, Hunt. He's going to try and go deep again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And a 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They go play action here on first down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Odafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. To throw on 2nd down. Hunt. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson from 19 yards away. And the Black Knights add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but 8. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On 4th down, Hunt. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for our visitors, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to
It's week 9 of the 2026 season. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He was a walking highlight reel last week with a 4-touchdown game. It's the...
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Here we go, set!
Here's James from the gun on third down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. If he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I'd vote we don't call him rookie anymore.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like...
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. There's the stiff arm, and he's going to be brought down at about this... From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Akers is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Akers again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Looking to throw. Hunt. Flush to his right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On fourth down, Hunt. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Black Knights' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, so 2 minutes even on the clock. The offense with the ball on their own side of the field. What can they do? We'll see. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. James now on third down. Toward the sideline, it's complete. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Operating from the gun, Hunt. This pass is caught by London. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Drake London as the first half is winding down. And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect, but
a big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the... From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Black... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. On third down, Hunt. And that nearly the... Back to throw, Hunt. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. The offense... Now a toss running left. Akers runs over it. A solid stiff arm. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Great effort there. Keeping it safe for the yard. And the Black Knights add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a lot of luck. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for our visitors, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until
It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Black Knights and the Steelers just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the London Black Knights. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against the defense. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. To throw on third down, Kaufman. And this one is incomplete.
And we'll see this offense try and spread the field a little.
Second drive of the game, first for this offense, and they have it in a tough spot, backed up toward their own goal line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now he steps away. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Operating from the gun. Hunt. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Five yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Operating from the gun. Hunt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Black Knights go nearly the length of the field. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back up.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And now this offense is going for it on 4th down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. And now this offense is going for it on 4th down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up. Throwing to start the drive. Hunt. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's Edwards again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be.
Quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They've been under pressure, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down in 6.
On 4th down, Hunt. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4. The football inside the red zone. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown!
Dalvin Cook
from 7. We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a 1st and goal to go. Out to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On second and goal, here's the option. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Third and goal, here's the option left. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and we've got the Black Knights leader at quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Black Knights and the Packers under the lights on Sunday night.
We are in at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the London Black Knights and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go.
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Flexing his muscle again, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And
he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19.
A 1st down throw here for Corral.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Now Corral.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowman.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
K'Lavon Chaisson
drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Check.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Check right.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hunt. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Operating from the gun. Hunt.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Black Knights have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because
a big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? And the throw there going to be incomplete. On fourth down, Hunt.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be marked down.
So here now it's 2nd and 7. Ball inside the red zone. And a difficult situation for this defense. Can they stand up? Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On 4th down, Hunt. And incomplete on the deep ball. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
On 3rd down, Corral.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. First down carry for Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and 7, Corral throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Corral.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Finding space at the 40. Down the right sideline. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. From the gun, Corral. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And the busy night for Henry continues. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. This will go to Henry out wide. And it's a Packers touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 145. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's got his man, London, right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. That's likely the game winner. Here are the closings. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for our visitors, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they're going the wrong way as this will drop a first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They start on the ground, and right away, he lost the football. It's going the other way. He stiff arms him. Jones breaking from the contact. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
To put
this Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. The 30-yard line.
Mills to throw it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Mills. He's got his tight. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And they'll set up shop right near mid. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Good footwork at the 30. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams, they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll try to throw here. Mills. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Mills. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they take over. They'll... Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Mills over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. To throw, Mills over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble, their chances here. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. On 1st and 10, Mills. And that that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A second down throw from Mills. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mills on first down. Steps away to his left. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. First down, Mills. Open man is Palmer. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. To throw again on second down. Mills. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play fake, Mills. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Mills now looks to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This time they stay on the ground. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. That's a 49. As the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. The last run good. That one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here with that? Because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. On 3rd down, here's Mills.
And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
This is taken at about the 14. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Justin Jefferson. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against them.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the face mask tacked on at the end of the play. Half the distance going to lead to a 1st and goal.
And obviously those are important yards to be giving up this close to your own goal line.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Mills.
And he's got a good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this 4th quarter of play.
Looking to throw is Mills. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Mills' throw taken in by Palmer. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Throwing, Mills.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Mills again.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it.
He's going to air one out. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 12-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's second and 10. Mills to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. Touchdown, Panthers. Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. A first down throw for Mills. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Mills. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Looking to throw again on second down. Mills. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Third and short yardage, Mills. This is caught. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, it's Mills. He's got it for a... The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for our visitor,
It's Week 13 of the 2026 season. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Off the play fake. Hunt. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And boy, he is very...
Hunt's pass.
They go with the option on fourth down, left side. The beautiful fake. It's first and...